Ever find yourself stuck in the never-ending cycle of avoiding tasks? Don't worry, you're not alone. Welcome to the world of procrastination, where important tasks go to die. But hey, at least you're an expert at watching cat videos now. So, why do we procrastinate? Is it because we're lazy? Or maybe we just secretly love the thrill of doing everything at the last minute? Actually, procrastination has more to do with the battle going on in your brain. Let's break it down. On one side, we have the limbic system, your brain's pleasure center. It's all about instant gratification. Netflix now, work later. Ever heard of the Netflix and chill problem? Well, for procrastinators, it's more like Netflix and avoid responsibility. Meanwhile, on the other side, the prefrontal cortex is the responsible adult trying to keep you on track. Spoiler alert, the limbic system often wins. Think of it this way. Your brain is like a tug-of-war match. On one end, there's the limbic system pulling you towards that comfy couch and endless hours of YouTube. On the other end, the prefrontal cortex is like that one friend who keeps nagging you to go to the gym. But the couch? Oh, the couch is just so inviting. But not all procrastinators are created equal. You might be a perfectionist, delaying work because it's not perfect yet. You know, like spending 2 hours tweaking the font on a PowerPoint slide. Or perhaps you're an avoider, dodging tasks that make you anxious. That's like deciding to clean the bathroom instead of answering that scary email. Then we have the thrill seeker, who lives for the rush of last-minute deadlines. These are the people who believe that their best work only happens when there are 24 hours or less on the clock. If you've ever started a 10-page paper at midnight and handed it in at 9 a.m., you might be a thrill seeker. Lastly, there's the indecisive procrastinator. This person is paralyzed by too many choices. You know, the type who spends an hour scrolling through Netflix only to end up rewatching the same show they've seen 12 times. Whatever your type, procrastination is a party that everyone gets invited to. So, now that we've identified the types, let's talk about how to beat this procrastination monster. Here are some strategies that might just help if you're not too busy to try them. First up, the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself you'll only work on something for 5 minutes. It's like tricking your brain. 5 minutes turns into 50 before you know it. Unless, of course, you end up watching 5 hours of YouTube. Oops! Another great tip is to break tasks down. Big tasks are scary, like staring at Mount Everest and wondering how you'll ever get to the top. But if you break it down into smaller steps, like putting on your shoes, then your coat, then walking out the door, before you know it, you've started the climb. It's the same with tasks. Don't write a novel, just write a paragraph. Don't clean the whole house, just start with one room. It's like eating a giant cake, one slice at a time. And let's not forget the reward system. Give yourself a treat after finishing a task. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe a piece of chocolate, or an episode of your favorite show. Just make sure the reward doesn't take longer than the task itself. So, finish writing that email, and then enjoy a 10-minute break, not a 10-hour Netflix binge. Here's another tip. Time blocking. Schedule specific times to work on different tasks, and make sure to include breaks. Think of it like planning a party for yourself. All right, work for an hour, then take a dance break in the kitchen. This way, your brain knows there's a reward coming, and you're more likely to stay on task. And finally, forgive yourself. We all procrastinate, and it's okay. Beating yourself up about it only makes it worse. So, if you spent the last 2 hours watching funny dog videos instead of working, let it go. Forgive yourself and try again tomorrow. Or better yet, start again right now. But no pressure. You can always start tomorrow. So, there you have it. Procrastination doesn't have to ruin your day or your life. With a few tricks up your sleeve, you can turn it around. But, you know, no pressure. You can always start tomorrow. And hey, if you like this video, don't procrastinate. Hit that subscribe button now. And let us know in the comments, what's your biggest procrastination challenge? Share your stories, and maybe together we can beat this procrastination monster.